Watch this shit, y'all. Watch this shit. Get them foster checks. Seems like they're really raising them right. You know them people that have like 5 or 6 foster children, they get the checks from the government. They all cool. Any normal man wouldn't have raised this girl like this, where she's got beef with other girls that come to her house. He wouldn't have let her out the goddamn house, especially with a knife. And he wouldn't be kicking her in the goddamn head. Little girls, after she got dropped because she tried to fucking stab someone. Oh my, you killed my young daughter, you killed my young daughter. Bitch, you was just kicking a child in the head, a female. At that, you go to prison on that, your ass gonna get stomped, if not killed. If you went to prison for that, for kicking a young girl in the head, you get dropped. So look at what the comments are. Google won't allow this. Get them foster checks. It seems like they're really raising them right? Because a dad that really cared about his family would take her in the house and say, look, these girls are out here beefing. Stay inside. The cops are coming. Cops are coming. All right? The cops are on their way. No, he's out there kicking bitches in the head. And I'm sorry, I don't want to call them bitches. I don't know. But even the girls who brought the beef to the house, how do you think they feel now? Now they wanted to jump the girl, which was normal in middle school and high school to jump people, right? So she was the victim turned into the victim. How crazy is that? The cops got called. That's why you don't call the cops. If you're ever in a fight with your spouse, don't call the cops. Deal with it yourself. Shit always escalates. One person goes to jail or one person dies. That's all I'm saying. But look what YouTube wants to get out. Look, let's talk about the foster father kicking young girls in the head and then upset they dropped his young girl. But they don't want to post this other one that I wrote. Get them foster checks. Seems like they're really raising them right. Google don't want that. I usually post 3 comments under videos just to see which one gets stifled and which one doesn't. And it's funny that the most simple, basic, truthful ones never get any likes. They just get sent off into the gulag. And then I got another one, I think. See, they hide them. They hide them from me. Oh, they hid this one deep. There we go. She didn't have a knife in her hand. Yeah, she had a knife in her hand. Oh, I'm referring to the mom. But the cop just came up and shot her 4 times. She didn't have no knife in her hand. Yeah, she had a knife in her hand, but then she put it away. So it's funny. And then a black dude says, yeah, tell the truth, girl. Like the one who's recording. So it's just so funny that like he's literally saying like, tell the truth. But it's like a double entendre. This shit is just so ridiculous. And anybody out there marching for any of this bullshit is crazy. They don't want police. They want this to be the UK where you have to call in an armed response team. We're not the UK, all right? We're not the size of, I don't know how big UK is. I think it's like, let's say the size of Georgia. That's it. We got 300. Now, after all this bullshit they got going on, we have 500 million guns in the hands of citizens. You can't just disarm the police, all right? It's not going to work that way. It's not going to work that way. So YouTube's trying to do their best to stifle all of the information that's getting out to you people, the people who are watching this, the people who are empowered with information, the people who know the real agenda. And we all know the real agenda, all right? Do you see what they're doing to me? She didn't have a knife in her hand. Yeah, she had a knife in her hand. Tell the truth, girl. All right, those get likes. And this one's dug way deep. They didn't want me to see this one. This is what they do to me, people. Y'all think I'm tripping all the time, posting all this shit. I'm just updating you on what they're doing, right? I might seem like I over-exaggerate, like, oh, they're censoring me. No, I'm just showing you what they're doing to me. I'm keeping a record of it so people can see and know. And I know the majority of you guys know this. I know majority of you guys know this. But see how far I had to dig into this? The comment should be right under the video. Let's talk about the foster father kicking the young girl in the head and then upset they dropped his young girl when she was finna stab him. No tasers would have done shit. Tasers aren't effective anyways. Half the time when they connect, people are still going to do what they're going to do. They're not effective. I've seen people get shot 5 times and still be running at police and still be running at their ops. Shit's not effective. You can shoot someone 5 times with a gun and they still ain't dropped. Usually they have to be on drugs. But this one right here really struck YouTube in a different way. Get them foster checks. It seems like they're raising them right. They didn't like that one. They didn't like that one because they want them to be ignorant. They want them to be raised this way. They want them to be controlled by the system. They want them to be stupid. They don't want them to be raised right and smart. They want them to be stabbing people out with knives and shit. Those people are easier to control by the government. Give them a little bread or cheese. Lure them in. Keep them on the treadmill. Keep them on. Don't let them fall off that treadmill. Let them keep going by the government assistance. And the people who got this foster child is the same way, which is why they raised this girl this way. Because any other fucking dad would have never let that girl come out the street. Never let that girl come out the house with a knife. No way. Wouldn't be kicking girls in the head either. I'm out, y'all. Born a Hawkeye. I love y'all. Justified.